Hello, everybody. My name is Four Melons. Today we're going to be starting our playthrough of Minecraft single player. Let me explain to you because I'm pretty sure you probably don't know what I'm using right now, like Windows. Why is it a 4x3? All right, let me explain that all first. All right, on the 4th of July, my computer went kaboom, and it didn't explode. But the operating system did. The operating system, like Windows, and now I no longer have Windows. So now I have to use this version of Linux because I have to boot into safe graphics mode. And this is the only screen recording thing I can do where it's not horribly dark. Like OBS is horribly dark. Uh, so midway through the series, because I'm still trying to get Windows back, you might see Windows just come back because either I've switched to a new computer or I've somehow found a way to get Windows back on that computer. But I will be trying to get it back. Unless, and here's another option, I manage to boot into Linux without secured graphics mode, in which I'll probably just say, hey, you know what, and call it a day, just not switch. Because I do like the UI of this thing, but I think Windows is just better. Alright, uh, now let's start. Single player. Now what are we going to call this world? Let's call it, let's call it, except horribly misspelled, goodness gracious. Difficulty. We'll probably just leave all these settings where they are. Alright, now let's create the new world. Okay, so spawn in a bit of a forest, type stuff. I keep thinking we have zeros. I really like to play with zeros, but no, we don't. Where should we set up camp? Do you guys think we should set up camp near this massive cave? I'm going to mine these sweet berry bushes. I don't like sweet berry bushes all that much. Whoa, I've never seen these before in Java. What are these? Pillagers. Okay. Probably shouldn't go near those. I was just going to take your crafting table. Okay, I'll leave. I'll leave. I'll leave. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. He doesn't seem to be chasing me. That's good. And now we've been forced into exile in the swamplands. Really hope it isn't getting to like it's still early. It's still quite early in the day. Could probably dig into a hut, but I want to travel. I knew something was off when I saw that first structure. But I do want to travel out of the swamplands, because I don't like setting up a base in a swamp. The perfect amount of sheep. Okay, so first, let's get a crafting table, because remember, we couldn't steal one from that villager outpost. They noticed what we were doing, and they caught us. We didn't get hit, but I think they're still pretty close by, so just gotta keep on the lookout for any weird structure. I don't know why my cursor's like this. I promise this is not the default cursor for Linux. Let's crafting table. I forgot the ultimate gamer speedrun move of crafting the table and the sticks together, but oh well. Boom shakalaka. Alright, so now we will make a wooden pickaxe, and this is our set of wooden tools. And it is time to begin our journey. Okay, the lag. I don't want you guys to be impacted by the lag. I'll set this down to 8. Set this down to 8 too. Those mountains should both disappear. Yeah. Wow, this is way better. Yeah, that one didn't really disappear, but whatever. We are still stuck in the most abhorrent terrain possible. I want to get to better terrain, dig in a hut, craft a bed, and we'll go from there. But I've not found anything to dig into, and I don't want to dig into a swamp because I don't like building over this water. There's an Earth SMP I'm currently playing on. I'm playing as Florida, and as you can expect, the Everglades is complete swamp. I've been building a railroad through there, and it's been absolute hell. I don't like it. I don't want to set up base there long term. But since we are pretty far away from spawn, I don't want to take the risk of dying. Because we got 3 wool. That's already pretty impressive for the first night. Some people just don't get to sleep their first night. We're gonna have to start eating raw mutton, which sucks, but anything to keep us from starving. Here's a congregation of llamas. What up, llama boys? Alright, so we're back into a little forest. I don't like forests. They're really hard to build in. I might just... If it gets too late, too fast, I might just dig into the side of this mountain, but we might be gone from that mountain, from that point. Ooh, crap. I almost just fell into that cave. That would have sucked. What's this? Have I ever seen this structure before? No. Weird. What could possibly be in here? Wait for me. Oh, just nothing. Okay. I thought it was some buried structure. No, it's just random mossy cobblestone. I like to play on versions earlier than 1.16 because better performance and anyway, this sucks. The sun is more than halfway through the sky, and we don't even have a base, and it looks like we're not going to be finding any mountain to easily dig into. But I do like the sound of this. Hold on. This little peninsula. This could serve as a future base, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're going to build into the side of this. We have finally found a home, and we are going to set up a temporary base there. Now, what we're also going to do, we don't have any logs. We want logs to smelt into charcoal because I don't like it being pitch black in my base. So we're going to mine these, and those will be smelted. That is the deal. That is the plan. Where on earth? Oh. Oh, I see what happened. Alright. So, if this would turn to stone already, it would mean everything to me. We might have to live with a dirt base thingamajig. I think on day 2 we're going to start the construction of the thingamajig, but for now. Okay, now we've said we were our respawn point. Remember, we're pretty far away from where the actual world spawn point is, so that is good. Oh yeah, we're also gonna need charcoal to smelt our food because, yeah, we're getting quite low on that. Are there any mobs nearby? Oh, hold on. I should probably mark my base. I don't want to get lost. With some 3 mossy cobblestone. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's time to see. Do we have any mobs near us? We have rabbits, but I would like... I was gonna say, I would like a mob that I don't have to smell, but I realize I have to smell all the... Pig! More pigs! Holy crap, and chickens too? I'll only eat the chickens if I get pretty desperate, because I think those have a chance to give you food poisoning if eaten raw. Okay. And there are more pigs over here. We've gotten pretty lucky so far with like a whole bed and everything. Some people just have to dig in for the night and find something to entertain their viewers with, because they probably won't be going outside in that time. Not like Minecraft YouTubers go outside a lot. Alright, so here's my cobblestone pillar. So this should be... Yep, that's the place where I dug into. Now... Oh yeah, we need stone. What was I thinking? We need stone. And we're not getting stone. So what is happening? Game? I need you to tell me. Why is there no stone in the place where stone should be? It makes no sense. And then I only find stone on the place where stone shouldn't be. Like above ground. That is annoying. And it is getting pretty late, so I'm not going to bother going out there. Keep having to eat all my raw food. And I'm already all out of raw mutton. Remember, we killed 3 sheep. And that is why I do not like eating raw food items. Okay, now let's see if we can actually get some stone. We can dig down, but at the same... well, we can start a mine. We can start a mine. The problem is all of this is gravel. Can you turn into something that's not gravel? Where is the stone motion? Alright, here's the stone shin. Yes, we are at the Stone Age. Copper. I don't think you can mine that with... wooden tools. So I'm going to make a turn here. 8. That should be enough. Yes, that is exactly enough for a furnace. And remember, furnace above everything else. Because we need to smelt these guys to make our charcoal. And I don't like going out and exploring and adventuring. I don't like doing that without... without the map mod, because then I can't set waypoints. So, our XYZ, 476, 63, minus 380. Alright. Alright, so I might build a house over here, but at the same time, this is rough terrain. This is very, very rough terrain, so it's time to get some more logs. Oh, I did have sweet berries, which I could use to eat, but... oh well. Guess we'll use that for our food source if anything else goes missing. Hold on, since we're on a riverbank, we can just start farming now. We can just start farming now. Where on gosh green earth? Alright, so it was over here, yes. The little thingamajig. Okay, so this. Because I want to make sure we got enough charcoal before I start smelting our pork chops. And sweet berries, 19. Let us eat those. Alright. So, let's go mining, I guess. I would really like some stone right about now. And speaking of stone, let's get stone tools. We have just enough for those. Alright, so a stone pickaxe. Let's use some cobblestone to make a stone axe. And, we don't have the necessary planks to make a double chest, which is worrying because I really like filling up my inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right back to chopping down trees. What do you think we're going to do? We're in a forest. All we can do is I almost just said deportation. Deforestation. Well, close. We're deporting the trees to heaven. Alright, let's smelt these raw pork chops and let us get spruce logs. Let us do this. So we can make boom shakalaka, except we can't open this one because there's dirt above it. Well, not a problem. We can just do this. So we can put our flint... Oh, we should probably put it in the double chest below that. But... Alright. Now it is time to actually go mining, except I might just remove all these dirt blocks above me. And I probably will also... Don't forget, because people will start whining in the comments about it if I don't. I love my viewers, but sometimes y'all have got to understand resource conservation. I really do hope we find some coal down there to make some torches, because it is dark. Because, yeah, it's just dark. Not that I could actually see much of anything anyway. I know there is a tool to adjust your brightness, but at that point, would that be considered cheating or not? I can't tell if this is even andesite or not anymore. Oh, we can use all of this stone. Well, first we need to make some sticks, but we can use this stone to make a hoe, which we can use to make a farm. If you guys know me, you know that I don't like it when the terrain is very too rough. So I'm going to be expanding the lowest layer of the grass out a few. If you know what I mean. I'm kind of sleep deprived, as you can tell by my system clock. But hey, it's the best time to play Minecraft right now. Alright, so we have 62 dirt. Let's see what we can do to the coastline with that. Also, if we break these... Or what are these even called? Firefly bush. Yes, nice. I love firefly bushes. They provide absolutely no use. That's why I love them. They're just there to be a pain. We can also set up a little sugarcane farm for papers for enchanting books, but given how we're only on stone tools now, I don't think we're going to be saying hello to those too soon. But it's still worth, you know, thought. Alright, so we do have a lot of land. And let us reseed the, I don't know what you call this, the, higher, the second to highest layer? I don't know. We're going to keep doing this because I like farming on flatland where there is less of a chance that I have to trample my crops and get them turned back to dirt. Alright, so the next thing we obviously have to do is to get some seeds. Because there's no farm without the seeds. We're going to be starting a simple wheat farm. This is going to be our first farm of this server. Hopefully we can get some more, but I'm kind of terrible at farming. That sounded like a tool just broke, didn't it? Did that sound like that to you? No? Just me? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get any seeds from these. We have 5 seeds right now, which is kind of disappointing, considering the number of bushes we have destroyed. So we have 8 wheat seeds, which I guess can be a win. I mean, it will be providing me with food, so we can get some more sweet berries, because, dude, we're going to start eating sweet berries only. This is more of like a don't hurt yourself type thing, because when you walk into sweet berries, you know. And yes, so now let us get this farm set up. And we have just one more. So that is a basic farm. I still will probably farm though, because the tick speed, you know. That Earth SMP server I mentioned earlier actually has a higher tick speed than usual, so it's going to feel, it's not going to feel very good. Let's just say, it is not going to feel very good having to watch these sit and grow.
The legendary effervescent ginger ale revealed to me.
So, what can we do now? We can expand the seed farm, because I would like to have food for the rest of this series, despite contrary belief. All you have to do is sit and watch me play Minecraft. I actually have to man the thing. I actually have to man everything running this. All you have to do is to just watch and learn. So I think you should be quite grateful for that. Well, I'm not sure if there's a tone indicator for the thing I'm trying to say, but or for the actual message I'm trying to send out. But I'm not being like rude about it, or at least I'm not intending to. But the feeling is very much real. Like, you guys really do not have to play this game while I do. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can expand it like so. These guys will start growing soon. While we're at it, let's start another farm. 2 sugarcane. We're going to reduce this like we always do. I should probably make a shovel for this, but no. If you guys get to sit here and watch me, I might as well sabotage. How many sweet berries do we have? We have almost a stack of sweet berries. Is there any more sugarcane that I can plant down without me having to go too far from my base? Because I don't want to do that when I only have stone tools. So I'm going to have to fish for my base again. That is bad. Right now I am just surfing the coastline so that I know how to get back by surfing the coastline again. Alright, so where's the sugarcane, folks? Where is it? Show me, expose yourself now. Do it now. But what I can do is get some seeds. Why is there no sugar cane? Alright, well, I guess it's time to go home. Because, once again, I don't like going too far from spawn. Or, well, at least where I set my spawn. I really like that you can just jump under trees to get the extended thing. Alright, so there are 2 farms, so... And now what we are going to do is we are going to take some of this. 1, 2, 3. I feel like we still need that one. But we have to... Is there... Nope, we have to get more. Alright, so like such. So we have 12 torches, which should last us a pretty long time. We can't get that copper now, but I don't feel like it. Nothing particularly against copper, I just want to get straight to iron, diamonds, that type of stuff. I don't know how we are going to determine when it is time to end this video. I'm already quite tired. Maybe when we get our tools. Ooh, we have coal. We have coal, which is nice because now we can make more torches. We are running on a sustainable torch supply, which makes me feel good. Well, except for the fact that it can just run out, but whatever. It is sustainable for right now, and I am not known for thinking long term. And these veins are also quite big, so... And when you multiply that by 4, which is 2 times the thingamajig, you get the... Yeah, you get over a stack. So now it's time to bury this hole. You will be missed, and it is time to continue on with our journey. Oh, my stone pickaxe is about to break. Wouldn't it be really, really convenient if some no, not diamonds, I'm thinking ahead of the game. Wouldn't it be so convenient if some, whatchamacallit, if some iron were to spawn right in front of my face before my stone pickaxe broke? That would be so cool, wouldn't it be? Don't you guys think that would be? Okay, well. Okay. Where's... No. We still have no sticks. Alright. So it's time now. Ooh, we got a lot of them. We got a lot of sticks. Alright, so it is time to make our second stone pickaxe. The copper golem yet? I will probably start digging down. Do I even bother with the head-hitting thing? Such a hard-hitting question. I mean, head-hitting question. Ha 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 ha. Always gotta stay 1 or 2 blocks away when mining, especially after caves and cliffs, you know? because then you could just fall into a random cave. Side note, I don't like wardens. I don't get the thing. Not even made to fight, just made to ruin your day. Probably be what causes the downfall of this series. But we're on episode 1 right now, so we can't really tell. That startled me, dude. That startled me. Oh. Well, it's a good idea that, well, it's a good thing, I guess. Well, we can sustain ourselves down here. We have a bed. This is different than if we had nothing and we were just building in, but there are monsters nearby. Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Now it is time to continue my mining adventure. Oh my goodness, dude. Anything but iron. Literally anything. We are stuck in an endless loop of diorite. Come on, iron. What Y level are we even at? I've been digging down. 19! 19. There is light at the tunnel. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? And it's when my pickaxe was about to break too. What a lifesaver. It is. Alright, so I probably shouldn't put that torch there. There we go. I was going to put some I was going to put a second chest there. Okay. So, what now? You guys hear that as well? I'm sure I do. Okay, so for a this would normally be a shield, but we already have enough for a shield, so I'm not really concerned. But oh, crap. This is what I get for not making a shield. Uh-oh. Tag teamed. That is what I get for not making a shield. Holy crap. I got jumped and I still managed to survive. I'm just that good. usually I combat log when stuff like this happens. Well, one of them is dead. I'm not sure about the other one. I still hear skeleton rattling, but even if so, I'm pretty sure I can maneuver the other one. The only reason why I got pushed back indoors was because I could not maneuver skeletons like that. But I guess that is what I get for not making my shield first. Skeletons are absolute insanity without shields. Learn your lesson, kids. Alright. So, 7 spruce logs. So we can do this. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Hold on. You guys did not see that. I accidentally added a little bottom layer. And I usually do like a boat, then like the bottom. I'm sure you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever. Okay, so no dice with the sugarcane farm yet. However, our regular farm, or our regular wheat farm has sugarcane. But our regular wheat farm, it's pretty close, I'd say. But we are heading over here to get some wheat. We're heading over here to get some sugarcane. You can never have enough of that. This is going to help us in the long run. And one of them has started growing. But I'm pretty sure it can grow longer than that, so I'm just going to wait and see. Now, I do have the perfect place to put the sugarcane. On this peninsula. Because, let's be honest, there's really no other use for this peninsula. I mean... Alright, so we do have iron tools now, and that's when I said I would end the first episode. So, thank you for coming to watch. I'll see you in the second episode. Bye.